So now we're going to take a look and see what this looks like on a 2-3 zone defense. So these white triangles here are going to represent the 2-3 zone. I've color-coded it, so your point guards are in red, and our 3, 4, and 5 are in this kind of purple color, because again, they're going to rotate to each spot, so they're kind of all together. All right, so on a 2-3 zone, what we're looking at is generally they won't come up beyond the 3-point line with a 2-3 zone. Occasionally they do, but most of the time that 2-3 zone will kind of start at the 3-point line. And they're really trying to protect against anything inside a 3-pointer. So to attack it, it's going to look just like we looked at before. It's just knowing really who are you screening, where are you going, where are the soft spots in a 2-3 zone. So this is their basic set. They will have their 2 post players kind of marched up here. You'll have an extra player kind of sitting in the middle here. They might even go a little higher to kind of put some pressure on this girl, making sure she just get open standing there. But this will be your basic formation for a 2-3 zone. So just like we talked about before, the point guard with the ball, and again, this can start on the right or the left-hand side. It doesn't really matter. Let's look at it to the left. So let's say we make this pass. And this time, our point guard on the left is going to take the ball forward. So as she dribbles forward, she's going to keep coming with the ball. Oops, it's a little too far there. She's going to come forward with the ball, and she's going to dribble until this girl comes out and plays defense. So as she approaches the 3-point line is probably when all of a sudden this girl will be actively trying to stop her. So once this girl starts to play defense, that's the one we need to worry about screening. So she's the one playing defense. This girl is just sitting here and waiting until that defense starts. As soon as she starts playing some good defense, you're going to sneak around into her kind of the blind spot where she can't quite see you, 2 to 3 feet away, and you're going to set your feet. As soon as you set your feet, that means the screen is ready. That's when the girl with the ball is going to take off with the ball around that screen, right off her shoulder, and into that spot. So this, again, pretty much looks exactly like we looked at before. So we have all the players going to make the exact same rotations we already talked about. So this player that was on the block is going to cut out into this open space. This player here is going to cut through to the rim. And this opposite side girl is going to cut to the free throw line. And we end up looking like this. We have our extra point guard here who will be trying to kind of slowly, they might hang out here for an extra couple of seconds and then cut to help. So if the ball gets stuck, she's got an outlet behind the play that she can make that pass to. And really, this girl can keep coming as deep as she needs to get open. So if she comes all the way back to here, it's fine. If she can get open more over on this side, wonderful. But she needs to find a spot where she's open and can receive the pass if the ball gets stuck. So I'll put her here for now. All right, maybe a little further back. All right, so we have a good spacing. And here we just have to react to the defense. If this girl is very concerned that she's going to get open, you may see her go all the way out and make that cut along with her to the corner, in which case that roller from the screen and roll very possibly might end up very open on that cut. And if that's the case, if this defender doesn't step in to stop her and ends up on her back, then it should be a bounce pass and a layup. If this defender steps up and kind of prevents that from happening, so we can't make that pass, then your free throw line a lot of times will be open because this player should have been fighting through the screen and making her way towards you, which means that free throw line pass very well might be open. If not, it's because this defender has now come to cut that pass off, more than likely, right? So we don't have the inside bounce pass. This player's covered up, and now this player's covered up. But we actually have the defense right where we want them because they've shifted their entire defense to the wrong side of the court because we actually want to attack the backside. So we, being the smart players that we are going to very quickly read this, and our point guard is going to give that ball up. Boom. Back to the other point guard. The other point guard is going to see, defense is on the wrong side. So she is going to take off at a full sprint, dribbling the ball, dribble around to her spot on the opposite side. She's going to go as fast as she can and attack that, knowing that this girl is going to set a screen. Now, the cool part is, if that defender actually came in front of her, this is the defender we're worried about. So it turned out that this was the defender we're actually worried about coming with the ball here. This defender's job is to stop her. Well, look who is in perfect position already to set a screen. She doesn't have to go anywhere. She's already right there. She's just got to set up, get in this defender's way, set your feet, and allow that ball dribbler to really attack into this space. Again, as she comes off that screen, she might be wide open for a shot, in which case, amazing, take it, right? As that's going on, and as you see her attacking that opposite side, you're also going to see the this player on the block is going to cut straight across into the opposite space. The girl on the far side knows that this position is going to be vacated soon, because as soon as that screen is done, she's going to roll to the block, and this girl is going to fill her space. Boom. The opposite side point guard is going to make her way around to help the backside, and what we're hoping for is one of these shots opens up real fast. Again, if it doesn't, we don't have to panic. We just keep working it around the clock. There's no shot clock. We do not worry. As long as that ball is moving and popping, we are just fine. We can take the whole quarter to score. So if they do manage to somehow stop this, which means this girl makes it around that screen, it manages to stop her. This girl flies out, protects that. This girl flies over here to protect that. That girl recovers into this space, and this girl makes it and cuts off that pass so that the free throw line is not open. All of those things they do perfectly, which is not easy to do. Hey, look, again, they're right where we want them, because this point guard is pretty much uncovered. She can get right in this space in here. There's no one guarding her, so she can come all the way down. All the way kind of down into here if she needs to. This ball can pop, boom, and she's immediately going to attack with the dribble around that screen. Again, this girl is in perfect position. She is already set up to screen the defender we need to screen. She's already right in the right spot. So all she got to do is set her feet, stay in her way, and as this player comes around that screen into this open space, she should be wide open. If not, this girl has fought over or under the screen, and it caught her. Wonderful. She stops the ball. We still have our rotations. We've got our roller. We've got our kick to the corner. We've got our replace. And we've got our point guard coming back. And we're just rotating back. Again, they have to make perfect rotations to cover these spots. So as you flip the court on a 2-3 zone, these rotations on their end have to pretty much be perfect. Otherwise, they're going to end up with somebody open. Which again, kudos to them. No big deal. We kick it back. We keep doing our rotations. And again, it just repeats over and over again until we get an open look. Once somebody gets the open look they like, boom, hit the shot, swoosh, hustle back on D. All right, so that is how our offense works against the 2-3 zone.